Go.
Oh, where's your phone? Oh, come on in.
I don't know.
Hey. Okay. Oh, Friday. Yay.
Friday. Friday. Shall I open?
You may.
I may.
Go for it.
And Larky had this, does he like to chew stuff like this?
And he likes to chew anything. But then we just have to tidy it up.
You're right.
Yeah.
What is all this? Is that it? It's a bunch of envelopes. Here, what the hell? FedEx. Oh dear. Oh dear me.
What are you doing?
This is complicated.
Here, I'll figure it out. You want me to-
Yeah, you figure it out. That's what Janine does.
This is stuff that we don't need to open during mail call, do we? So it looks like somebody sent us a package and FedEx killed it.
Okay, so here's all the rest of it. You can have that.
Janine,
I
there's
don't
another
figure
bit
it
of it.
Okay, so here's the
Thank you,
hay bale.
Mary.
That's interesting.
So is it just notification that they've lost a package?
Okay, so
Something like that.
it's coming from Ace Hardware Corporation, Princeton, Illinois. Let me say,
Oh my. How come I have a previous bill? Why didn't we pay the bill? I don't have a bill. They don't have a, the sign thing?
Oh,
No, this is just, I didn't pay it last time. Apparently I didn't get it.
it does say Happy New Year though.
Oh, good, right. Colby Jake's one, they didn't want one of those, and you don't want one, do you?
yeah.
You don't want another charge card, do you? No. Just fill them out. Okay. Please add your voice to the, I don't think I want to.
Yeah, we're all set with that.
Today.
And there's a quote.
And
Co-op
it's-
bill. Co-op bill, $671.
Oh, this is the
Oh!
This is the donkey.
I know. I think she sent us something through. So to get our business, what she's going to do is give us $20 off the first offer, but order. But we've already ordered.
That is the most popular dog now, apparently.
What?
A French bulldog.
French.
Oh my goodness.
Bulldog, something like that. Okay, I did all
Who
that.
charges that stuff at the co-op?
What's this?
What? Who charges stuff? What is
Hey.
this? Hey. Oh, but it usually goes on ERN account.
Yeah.
I don't know
Who
because
walks
it's
in
not.
and, but who? But what is it? Nobody puts anything on your. This is your personal account. I get ERN gets all the
And I
hay,
use ERN.
and
Okay.
everybody uses ERN. Unfortunately, Carly goes in there with because we're running out of hay constantly. So I don't know who charged what. I'm going to find out what this is.
Because that's a lot of money.
I'm passing this back to Elizabeth because it doesn't make any sense to me.
Okay. Ooh.
But it
Oh, I'm
appears
so
like
glad.
it appears that something from Ace Hard. Do you order anything from the hardware store?
My-
Okay.
that
So
would be-
I work on because I don't even know. Am I on your account at the co-op?
I don't know.
That's a.
At
Is
one
Carly
point-
on the account?
At one point, they said to me they couldn't charge it to you because you hadn't paid the bill or something.
No, the card had
This
outdated.
is, yeah, this is within the last 30 days, and I can tell you, all the
Hey,
pay goes on the ERN account.
Yeah,
so
well,
I
see, I
don't know
don't
what-
have the signature things with that.
Yeah, so I'll figure out what it. We need to figure out what was charged for $673. Okay,
You could do that.
so let's talk about.
That's part of a wheelbarrow. But we've got- but
I
we've
thought
got
it was a
all-
rear view mirror.
Okay.
This is like first opinion, second opinion, third opinion. To
Yeah,
me,
I-
it looks
I-
like the base of a
It does
wheelbarrow,
look
but
like it
what
looks
do
like,
I
it,
know?
it looks like it probably came from Ace Hardware. So.
Yes, so I'll sort that out. You go
All right,
on the
I'll
bed.
sort this
On the
out,
bed.
and we're good.
Hey, up.
Here's the envelope to sort it out.
Good. I don't have to do anything.
Exactly.
Yet.
Yay.
Yet. Don't be so confident.
We went to a nursing home this
Good.
morning, and Larky there was a family there visiting their mother, and their mother was not asleep, but just, completely still. And, her eyes were open and she just was non-responsive. I don't know the technical terms. I'm not a psychiatrist or anything that I can use the right technical.
She sat still.
She seemed non-respondent. And Larky went over, and you know how he's doing this thing? He walks over to people now and he rubs his head on them.
Yes.
And he rubbed his head on her and rubbed his head, and she just went. And her family were so happy because they go visit her all the time and she's non-responsive, and they're like, look, she's patting him, and she was smiling and her hand was like, but her eyes were open. So she knew it was a dog.
Yeah.
Because her hand went to pat, and it really made their day today.
Hey, and when he'd finished, did she go like that to get the slobber off?
No.
That's really lovely, though, isn't it?
That's a
Yeah.
good story.
Yeah, that's
it
a
was
nice
nice.
They
thing.
had a lot of people. He hasn't spoken in 2 years.
Oh yeah, that happens a lot.
Yeah.
And we saw that one woman who, when she sees a dog, she's always like, "I love you." I put it out a while back. I can't, the little woman there. She just, when she sees it, she gets so excited.
Oh.
She's like, "They're so pretty. I love you. I love you." And so it was nice. But we saw about 40 people today.
Mm-hmm.
And Mary's doing fantastic, I have to say.
We love
really,
Mary.
really pleased. And here she comes.
Wonderful,
Speaking of-
she hasn't eaten yet.
Oh, she has.
Oh.
She has. She's had dinner.
She has, oh,
Yeah,
was a
no, you
lie.
gotta learn. Mary is now babysitting Wanda, and they're staying in the
Hamper.
in the camper. And Wanda has convinced Mary that she needs several dinners. So
She would not come in, she said, nope, I haven't eaten yet.
yeah,
I said,
yeah,
okay.
okay. And then I came back and what else? Oh, we got hay this morning. We got hay delivered in 2
And then,
barns.
I know. That was a
We,
surprise.
Yes.
The people that feed this morning, Pam had the day off. Yesterday, Christine had, because people are still on vacations and things. So, and we run Equine Rescue Network on a very, very, very slim volunteer base. We'd love to have more people, but it's tough work, so it's hard to get people to
And
stay.
we've got a good group of people.
And we have a good group of people.
Yep.
But holidays are tough, and
Yeah.
so people are out on holidays. And this morning I went over there, and I knew I had to get hay. I had to go to the hardware store. I had to go to get. I also was required to put the toilet back in the. I got a report from the building inspector that if I didn't, I've already extended once. He gave me an extra 30 days to find the cover. I got an email from the building inspector telling me my 30 days was up and that it was time to, that the other side were calling and complaining, so he really couldn't give me another 30 days. He was really nice about it. So we finished finding the cap, and then got I had scheduled the people to come pump the septic because there's still hand wipes and rags that were, when the Roto-Rooter guy came, they were pushed into the septic tank. So
Nice.
it was advised that we don't have the 17 staffers from Service Dog Project using the toilet until we get it pumped. So
But that building was never set up for that number, was
no,
it?
I know, but it just needs to be pumped regularly.
Right.
So he suggested we get it pumped before we use it. So the guy was supposed to come next week. I convinced him to come today at lunchtime. Of course, I had to be in court at 2 o'clock. So he came at lunchtime, got it pumped. I got the new handyman, who is great. His name's Andy, who started doing some repairs around the farm already, building the platform for the bed is one of them, or the cage. And he put the new toilet in, so they are up and running, and we are not going to get a $500. We had till the end of the day today, or we're going to get a $500 fine. So then I rushed off to court, and I have to say,
I'm sorry. Pickaxe.
oh, I was pickaxing, yeah. Out at Meredith, it was what?
It's about that thick, the ice.
Yeah, it was so
Yeah.
much ice out there. I was out. I had a shovel at first. My face was frozen, and I couldn't get the ice broken. So I got it a little. Most of the paddocks a little hole so they could take a drink. And then Elizabeth, this is the tag team. Elizabeth ran around and looked for the they're floating heaters that will keep the water running, because what happens this time of year is that the water freezes and the horses don't get enough to drink and they colic and die. So she got all the heaters in, and then I ran off to court, and I'm making this long story because we were victorious, and I was like, that's the final say. We were there. I don't really understand, but I don't understand what we were there for today, because they had filed, I don't even know how to explain it, because I don't really quite understand. They had filed about, it was out online, the 15 things they had against, the charges against my mother and myself and ERN, and somehow, Elizabeth, you have not gotten charged with anything.
Well, thank you. Now it's going to be my fault.
But they had a whole list, a laundry list. We're not off the hook on that, but what they were doing was that most of the things that were on that list were agreed that, or Shep had argued out, so they're not motions that could be held against us. There's defamation of character and
stealing supporters
of some business violation that those two are still on the table, and he was arguing that we couldn't go and do the eviction proceedings on Monday until this was closed out, or so. But we won, so we are going to court on Monday, and we are going to be able to move forward. We won. It was fantastic, the motion from the judge, and we're very happy, because if that had happened, we would have been at least another 6 months, and a lot more money. Instead, we have to go back on the 15th and face 2 charges on defamation of character, which I would have had to be lying in order for me to get in trouble. I don't think you. Well, I don't know. I think that one's just on. Yeah, maybe you're too. Yeah, I think you're getting.
They're getting everyone.
Yeah, they're on you for stealing all the followers. So, but I think we can get off on those. I'm not worried about that, and I think that I'm hoping that we get a good judgment on Monday, and you get into the laundry.
Yes.
Yay! Yes, but the big challenge is now, not that I don't have enough stress, but the challenge is if we can't get you there, Carlene White needs to be on the witness stand on Monday. So you can't get
their
sick.
lawyer has insisted.
Their lawyer has insisted that if Carlene's not there, we're in trouble. So
We will get there.
So I don't care if we drag you in there on a gurney, she will be there. There's a big snowstorm coming. We've got the hill. So I will line up a crew of people to be here at 7 o'clock in the morning to lift you up like when those Chinese emperors, they put them in the thing.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah,
but they're not doing that in ice and snow.
Right. So somehow we got to get Carlene to the.
Let's go sledding.
But I'm
Get me to the church on time.
get you to the court on time. So I'm elated tonight. That was so much stress.
So unnecessary.
But it was so much stress, but it's all gone now. And I know that the other side's probably equally upset, but you are going to get out of this
That'd be
house, and where you
wonderful.
can drive up to the door.
Get your pizza delivered.
Pizza delivered.
We're going to have to
Yay!
start dressing again in real clothes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Otherwise, we'll have charges of indecent exposure.
Yeah. So there we go.
It's
I'm
good.
sorry I couldn't explain the legal stuff today, but
I don't know if anybody could.
what?
Except maybe
Shep could, yeah. But when Shep explains it to me, I just get lost in the
No,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
No.
Yeah, but it
ridiculous.
has to do with the timing of stuff, and what you can only have one thing on the docket during a certain period of time, and if that would block what we're doing on Monday, from my understanding. So it was either today or I was so
I didn't sleep all last night.
I didn't sleep much either. And then we went to leave the courthouse today, and Shep said to their lawyer, "Well, I'll see you on Monday." And he was like, "Oh no, you won't." And yes, we will.
Oh, because the decision had
Yeah,
come
he
in
was
yet.
because he was so confident that he wasn't going to be in court on Monday, that he was going to be winning today's
Oh.
That's
battle.
ridiculous.
Yeah, no, I've not experienced the court system like this. Having never been arrested.
Yet. No,
I
still
have.
time. Well, we know you have.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, we know you have. But I have never been arrested.
We might have to keep that in the down low for a while.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are there any questions?
There are. This haze that you see here is not the camera, it is the light. Because it's so bright.
Yeah, do you want us to shut that off? Or?
No, because then we can't read things.
Oh, okay. All right.
You know I can shut that off.
Yeah, I know, but then we can't.
But
We have problems reading.
oh, you
So-
want me to do that?
So you put that up? But-
Bud put it up, and the outlet is over there. But I found out that it hangs down enough.
Okay.
Yeah. So it is definitely lights, because that's the same camera that I use for videoing the donkeys, mules, and everybody else.
Yeah.
And they don't look hazy.
Yeah.
It's you. It's your glowing.
Glowing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway. And it's going to be cold.
Oh,
There's potential for
yeah, what
a
is
touch
the weather?
of snow.
Yeah, I will give you an update on the weather.
Not in Aiken.
Oh yeah, okay.
No.
So in Aiken it's going to be 60
Never mind with the
60
Aiken
degrees
routine.
tomorrow. Yeah.
Actually, you get the storm before we do.
Yeah, but I'm here.
That's right.
I'm here because I have to go to court on Monday. I could be warm. I could be
But
warm.
it's warm and raining and snowing.
Today was
It's down there
56
snowing.
degrees, but instead I was out in the Meredith where the wind just
Oh, the wind's
oh,
bad.
I mean it's cold,
And then there's
but then the
that
wind
cold.
comes up the hill and it'll knock you right over.
Don't you
Right
remember?
over.
In fact, you won't, because you were in South Carolina.
Oh,
It was with wind chill. We were last winter. We had one day that was minus 47,
Oh,
and the mules, I had them in during the day, in overnight in the barn. But you know how they don't like going in stalls, so they were in the aisle and just causing havoc. And I let them out, and they're standing there going, "Yeah, this is much better." And the icicles were just hanging, and they refused to go into the run-in. They just they stand there. They're like, "Yeah, we're mules."
we're mules.
I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh, no." So yeah. So this is kind of like winter lightweight at the moment.
Still,
Yeah.
I don't like to be cold. I like. Yeah.
Speaking of not being cold, can we come up with a small pellet stove to assist?
We got the guy. Yeah, we'll call him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where'd you want a small one?
Because
Down there.
Yeah.
yeah, I do want my big stove though.
Yeah. You can have whatever you want. Yeah. We got the guy lined up to do it. I got a project plan in place. If we get access.
God help.
Oh, yeah. It's just been a really tough year. Really tough year.
Yeah.
And it'll be so good for you to be able to
Yes.
in and out. Get out of the house.
Get out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're saying you need to make sure you've got matching clean pajamas for Monday.
Yeah.
Well,
You could wear those new pajamas that somebody sent you. The
Yes.
blue ones.
Yeah.
As long as you're there, there's no dress code for you. Yeah.
Curl my hair.
What is their lawyer's name? Huxley.
Huxley. No,
No,
that's
that's
the
a
horse.
horse.
Huxley, yeah.
Huxley.
Yeah.
Yeah. What time's court on Monday?
I think we have to be there probably around 8:30. We're getting you out of this house at 7. Yeah.
All right. Mary, you're going to be here then?
Yeah, I'll be here. I'll help.
And we'll need to make sure we've got masks, because you're not going in amongst the great unwashed. Well, there's
Yeah.
too many infections kicking
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we'll need to get
careful of that.
masks back on.
I wore a mask today.
Did you?
Yeah. They were all wearing masks. I guess there was a previous COVID scare, so everybody had masks
No.
today.
Mass
Yeah.
General is now saying you should mask.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was worried about when we went to the past 2 days, Thursday and Friday. There were so many people. They were like right around, and I was doing the job of holding Wanda, and I would put them on somebody's
Yeah.
lap, or they would pat her, and I would sit there and breathe their air while they patted Wanda, and I'm like, I'm gonna get COVID.
Yeah. How many people do you think we saw today?
I was thinking 40.
Yeah, I was 45 is what I
Okay,
decided.
yeah.
So many different rooms.
Yeah,
There was
yeah.
at least 10 people in every room. if
Yeah.
not more.
Right. You lot need to stop talking about inconsequentials. Importantly, were there more sticky buns made today?
Oh,
There
the
were,
sticky
and
buns.
they're good.
Yes.
And Janine, I bet you they've all gone now.
I
You're 3. I ate 1.
Two of them were small.
Hang on a
though.
minute.
Two
Excuse
of them were
me.
small, and then Carly had 1. Yeah.
Oh, good, I'm glad you
There are
Yeah, I won't be having. I'm going to go straight to bed.
1 and it's not even a half.
Yeah.
It's like somebody gave up and realized that
Yeah, they were delicious.
they were really
today.
super. They were absolutely.
Carlene was, though, she did almost everything. I just brought the stuff and she did it.
Well, it's your shot tomorrow.
I'd like to try to do that again. Let's have sticky buns on Sunday because I
Yes.
need to learn how to make sticky buns because
Okay.
I don't know how to make anything. I need to learn how to make a few things.
Yeah,
Don't
sticky buns being an
Cool off the
essential.
yeast.
It's all about temperature.
You got that
getting
part?
the right temperature.
Okay, I won't.
That's the critical part.
I won't cool off the yeast. But like my friend Diana, she uses a Instapot
Yeah,
and she cooks stuff in her Instapot and she makes a great meal.
really?
Yeah.
Why don't you find out how she does that? Because we got an Instapot.
All
Now
right.
you've got yourself a job. You better be really careful.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
No.
Yeah, no, that would be good. I'll make something. I'll ask Diana.
Well, Mary likes to cook.
She knows how to cook though. She's
I don't know how to bake. That was all new stuff, yeast.
Yeah. You know how to sew for
I
Christ's
know how to
sake.
sew.
And now you know
Sew
how to
it.
twiddle.
Yeah, now I can splice, sort of.
Splice.
I need
Yeah.
some more practice.
Yeah.
Then I can make vegetarian dishes, but
Yeah.
meat and
I
potatoes.
can't really make anything. I can't.
So Terry, it's not actually eviction from the laundry building. It's unfortunately eviction from the whole farm.
Yeah.
Because it's gone so far down the line and it's really just a mess.
Again, we've always said we welcome the Service Dog Project to stay under new management.
Yeah, but
But
it's
that's true.
Yeah, it's past this.
untenable with
Yeah.
what's
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah.
If it comes to that, so
Yeah. It's got. I think it's past. And I mean, they don't have a lot.
That's a lot of things.
Yeah, and after going down to visit Sandy down in Tennessee and seeing her setup, or what Megan had it set up, they just had those big cages
Yeah.
in a garage, in a heated garage, and you don't need this,
No, you do not.
and you don't need to be in this house
No.
to
No,
accommodate.
they've taken over making sure they have a piece of action in the whole place, and therefore they
Yeah,
think they own it all.
yeah. So I feel like at this point we started Goldy's Farm with the intention of just supporting the you going to nursing homes, and it's growing into so much more. And we
Yeah.
have big ideas that we don't want to take over from the Service Dog project, but we do have a plan for the property once they're ready to go.
Yeah.
And if we have to help them on their way out because it's not working on the property, it has nothing to do with Goldy's Farm.
no.
They're not, it has to do with the families that live here. Your family, you, Carly, and the peaceful nature that 37 Boxford Road is supposed to have. It's
That
supposed
once
to.
had.
It once had. It was crazy acres, fun teepees, rescue donkeys, philanthropic causes, service dogs, and it's an angry place now, and it's not fun to be here. We want to, I would like to get it back so that we can have a big donkey fest.
Right.
And
And
Elizabeth,
the Sunday stews were good.
yeah, I'd like to get all that back.
They were good.
Yeah, and if service dog projects could train service dogs and also join us in that mission, but I think it's
This
not,
particular crowd
not
cannot.
gonna work. And I don't mean to. Some of the people that work here, I know are they're nice people, and they're just.
There's some really lovely, dedicated
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
And unfortunately, it doesn't go across the
Yeah.
board.
I feel like I have a long fuse, but my fuse is pretty gone. Yeah.
Okay.
When my fuse goes off, I do get a little mouthy.
Really?
I do get a little
No.
mouthy. Yeah.
I think she gets that from you. Does she get that from you?
No.
No.
No, I have a worse vocabulary. Oh God, bad. I almost went that way today with that lawyer, but I was like, no, gonna be good.
It's not worth it. It's just not
Yeah.
worth
Why
it.
do you wear the horseshoe upside down?
It's not. It's supposed to be upside down. It's supposed to be like that.
Oh.
So it's yeah. The only day I got really mouthy with that lawyer was when he told me that an irresponsible daughter for not bringing you into a nursing home.
You were
And I
like,
was
I'm
like,
actually
yeah.
taking care of all the other residents in the nursing home.
Yeah, really?
My mother would be causing a breakout.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you would not do well. Well, I don't know how they would feel about having you and the 3 dogs, and especially since the 2 of them are fighting.
And all your visitors.
I know.
Oh
That
dear.
just wasn't the plan.
So I think, Dodie, I think in basic terms, the reason it was a positive outcome was because the court case on Monday goes ahead, and whatever the outcome of the court case is, it's been heard now and not in 6 months minimum time. So,
And the judge will decide what's fair.
Yeah,
We'll present our argument
yeah.
of facts. They'll present their argument in facts. And if our facts don't support them leaving, then we're wrong and they can stay. But, and you know,
But it will be done.
It's outside of our hands at this point.
Yeah, which is good.
Based on facts.
Yeah, which is good, and you know, and I think should have been done with discussion, but obviously that wasn't
We tried
possible. Yeah. No. Oh, no snow in Aiken, only rain, Janine, rain.
I know. It's going to be rain in Aiken. Yeah.
Mud season.
Yeah.
Yuck.
But it's only, when it rains for the afternoon.
Well, we have got phenomenal plans for snow removal. We're all going to stay inside until it melts. Done. We've got the ingredients for sticky buns.
More sticky buns
Yeah,
made.
you've got 6 days worth of
We
pellets.
just have to figure our way out by Monday morning, though.
Mondays have slight.
When is it supposed to start snowing?
Sunday.
Saturday night.
What's the
Sunday.
temperature?
Yeah,
I
it's
looked at my
changing.
phone at the weather and I only looked at Aiken and then I gave up.
Yes, that's a good idea, Nancy. We can put straw bales under your trailer and it insulates.
Really?
Yeah. But don't be touching our hay. It's the expensive stuff.
Okay, so I was going to the weather.
And the wind is definitely the killer part. Oh my goodness.
I like the sound of the wind though.
Yeah.
In the pine trees.
Yeah. It's lovely until you hear the crack and you go, oh.
Okay, it's 34. It's going to be, okay, so it says on Sunday that it's going to be 34 degrees.
Yeah.
Between 20 and 34. That's going to turn to rain. And then Monday it's nice, Tuesday it's nice, and then Wednesday it's raining. But
But I never believe the blinking weather forecast because it's a disappointment whatever happens.
yeah, my guess is I'm putting money on that it's going to turn to rain and we're not going to have. Everybody gets all excited. You're coughing again. I know it.
Yeah.
Coughing all day.
That's enough.
Okay, so, but you weren't coughing yesterday.
I was.
She was.
She was?
Not as bad, but she was.
Okay.
She had a big lump. She decided yesterday from drinking cold water, so we'll see what happens.
I think you're allergic to sticky buns.
Mm-hmm.
Or the
How many
flour.
sticky buns did you have? You
Yeah.
had 2 sticky buns and you made fun of. I've been out in the cold all day running around.
She went to court.
And I had 3.
Right.
2's a lot.
2's a lot. I ate small ones.
Oh, you know, they told when the guy was here yesterday doing an evaluation on Carlene, they said that she has to lie down and do planks. He's like, people don't do, I know, that's what I said. People don't do sit-ups anymore. You have to do planks.
And you're like, do we have to vacuum the floor
Yeah,
first?
first of all, I wouldn't do that. Something like a seesaw.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting. You know how Sam is now. I think Sam, you're now using a wheelchair for mobility. She said you can get a medical stretcher transportation because she uses it for her doctor's visits.
What? A
Medical stretcher transportation.
Where do they get that?
I do not know. Sam?
Because it's also going to be a long day. If you have to be there all day, you're going to be exhausted.
Yeah.
Just mentally, it's going to be
She's
exhausting.
going to need snacks.
I'll bring more sticky buns.
Sticky
We'll bring
buns,
the whole tray, because the way you're going through them.
That's my wheelchair.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, why am I worried about you getting
Yeah.
tired? Because I'm the one that's going to have to push it.
Yep.
There is a 10 o'clock meeting on Monday.
On Monday?
Yes.
Oh, dear. Yeah. So,
What happened?
Elizabeth, that means what are you doing on Monday?
On Monday, I don't know what I'm doing on Monday.
I can tell you what you're doing at 10 o'clock.
Oh, God.
I think it says cross, 10 o'clock.
Where's that? What time?
TROSK.
Trask?
10.
Trask,
And it
where's
says
that?
Chris.
That's in Peabody.
I can get there. I got to PB today in the back roads.
Well, you guys will have to go.
yeah, we will.
Okay,
That's a nice place. And the guy that works there is a Georgetown fireman.
Oh, lovely.
Where have I been to that one?
It's right on when 114 turns to go back into Peabody Center. You know where the cows are in Peabody? You go down 114.
Yeah, I know Richardson's
We'll leave in
Dairy.
plenty of time, Mary.
Richardson's Dairy.
No.
With
Keep going.
cows. There's more cows.
Across 128.
Yeah, there's cows over there?
Yeah, diagonally across from North Shore Shopping Center. Down where you get your car done.
We're talking cows as
They're
in
talking
bovine.
a great big dairy farm. It's in those woods.
Okay, I have
Down at the Salem Country Club.
No,
not
you're in
there.
a different place. That's where I was. There's cows. That's like
There-
very.
Yeah, the dairy is DYR. Blah, 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 blah. It's a long
Okay.
name.
We're going to have to Google Maps this before we go.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
We don't have an address, but we'll find
No.
it.
It's very close to where you get your truck detailed.
Oh, God, that was away in the middle.
But you get there from the other direction. You come across 114.
Her directions are awesome. The other day, like probably a couple years ago, she said, "Go to the North Shore Mall, look up, and you'll see a gigantic flag off in the horizon. It's about a mile from there to the right." So I go to the North Shore Mall and I'm like looking around. I'm like, "Oh, there it is, the gigantic." Okay, so I'll go in that direction.
That's about where
The barrel place,
The
yeah.
barrel place. Well, it's not the same between there and 114 is
Okay,
cows.
all right. Oh,
I
yes.
don't think they have an awful lot of pasture, but they've got great big tents they live in.
Oh, I hate when they do that. Like they don't go out in the sunshine.
Well, they go back and forth a little bit.
Okay, I don't like when they do that.
It's not the cleanest place in the world, but there's a great big
Well-
truck there getting the mowing mill.
There's only so much for the world I could do in one lifetime, but
I wish you'd fix factory dairy farms in
I
California.
don't like factory dairy
They're
farms.
horrible.
I don't like factory any farms.
Yeah, me too.
But you got to pick your poison. Pick your argument.
Yeah, you do.
And last year, 2023, it was the service dog project. Unfortunately, next year it'll be something else. But yeah. Anything else?
Yeah, so Bixby did pass his testing
Yes.
with a beautiful gate.
He was a good boy.
Did you see the video I put on Facebook?
I did not.
Oh,
It's so
cute.
funny. So Jen's lunging him in a circle, and Dr. Parrott's going, lovely gate, lovely gate. And I turned around, and Betty's standing there going, Ted's on this side of me going, And I looked over, and there's Arthur going, I don't know. So I said 9 out of 10. It would have been a 10 out of 10 if he had bigger ears.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But it was like the minstrels got. They were like,
Yeah.
okay, what's he up to now?
Yeah, Bixby has had a long history with us because when he was in, you probably already know this, but just for people that don't, he was in the kill pen as a young stallion because he got caught in a hay feeder and had like open, large wounds that if someone had treated him right away, they would have been able to stitch them together, but it was just a big oozy mess on his shoulder and then in between his legs. And so we bought him from the kill buyer. And no, they can't ship stallions, so a lot of times what they do is they geld the stallions and then ship them. They do a quick little slice and dice and then ship them, from what I've heard. But nobody wanted him because he was such a mess. And so he had spent a couple days in the horse hospital, and they tranquilized him and they cleaned them up. They trimmed off all the old skin. They said it would grow back, and it did.
Wow.
But unfortunately, then he went into another kind of a halfway house for about a month, maybe 2 months, where they treated him every day, and because they had what they call stocks, which is basically a single stall where you bring a horse in, where they can't kick you, where they can't bite you. They're locked in this thing, so you chase them in there, and then you can treat their feet, and if they kick at you, they're hitting the wall and stuff like that. So they treated him, and he became vicious in that period of time because they had to scrub and hose it and all that sort of stuff every day. So you would walk by him and he would put his ears flat out and have to come at you. And then if you could kind of lead him a little bit, he would definitely he got Elizabeth, He kicked Elizabeth. He would come across the field at you.
Tried to eat me as well.
And he tried to eat you. Yeah, so he was terrible. But Wallace worked with him. I worked with him. Elizabeth worked with him.
I ran away from him. I was
Yeah.
like, he's coming!
Run! And he was only 3 years. He's only 3 years old. He's 4 now. He's registered. He's lovely. But his scars are perfect.
Registered what?
Dutch harness horse. Dutch harness horse saddlebred.
He's beautiful. He's going to be a stunning horse.
Yeah, and you can barely see the scar.
No, and you wouldn't know, and it hasn't affected his gait. And you know the thing
Yeah.
is, we nurtured him with his scars and his boo-boos. And what does he do? He tries to eat you and
Tries
kick
to
you.
kill you. Yeah, but he doesn't anymore.
Seriously.
And
No.
he follows you around the paddock not to kill you, but just to be with you. He
Yeah.
likes people now.
Yeah,
But
it's
then
like a
nobody
dog.
wanted him for so long. And really, we probably have $7,000 into this.
It's because he's a short ass.
Yeah, because he's not very tall too. He's still growing, and he looked really gangly. He's starting to grow into himself, but nobody wanted him. We probably have $7,000 into vet costs with him, and we adopted him out for $1,000. And
Yes.
so it's the best losing business we got going. $6,000 loss on that one alone.
Listen, I was just saying to Janine, I have to fundraise the $1,000 to have him go. Because quite frankly, that boy needs something to keep his attention and get him moving, doesn't he?
So speaking of fundraising, we have Ginny that we're going to be doing a fundraiser. We need $2,500 for Ginny.
Who's actually Gabby.
Gabby.
Let's not worry about that.
I always say,
See?
yeah, Gabby. Gabby, the little chestnut horse that is that's gone to.
We have her in a rescue down south.
Yeah, she's at a rescue down south because I brought her down south because the operation would be cheaper down there than it is down. And she hangs out with Chester, so she is down with Chester, waiting. And we just got the pricing. It was $2,500. She has a second set of molars, and our vet didn't have the right tools because she's so small. He couldn't do anything with her, so we would have had to send her to Tufts and blah blah. But down there they have someone who specializes in mini horses, and they're going to take out the molars. And it is because we were never sure whether it was painful for her, but it is painful. So she's going in for her surgery on the 12th. So I need to get on fundraising for her.
And we had initially, when she first came in, because she was a buy one, get one free. In fact, she wasn't. We took back a donkey because of a change of circumstances for the owner.
She just showed up.
And I said to her, I'm bringing Oliver the donkey back. And you went, oh, I remember Oliver, he was lovely. And then the person who was sending back said, oh, and by the way, just so you know, I've put a mini horse in. I went, uh-oh. I went, Janine!
Yeah.
And you went, no!
Because there's good mini horses and bad mini horses.
And
she's a good one.
Lovely.
She's lovely.
But obviously the problem has been these teeth.
Yeah.
So we did a fundraiser, I think maybe a summer and a half ago, and we did what we thought would allow her to keep her second set of teeth in and keep her comfy and able to eat.
Yeah.
So we did pay for that. Unfortunately, that's not going to be enough.
Yeah, that wasn't enough.
So
I knew when they dropped off this cute little mini
and she's
that
lovely.
she's going to be expensive to fix.
Yeah.
So that's true. But that's what we do.
Yeah, and you just have to put your hand up and do it.
Yeah.
How much for the fundraiser do you need?
We need $2,500.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll be putting that up probably tonight.
Yeah. So it's all it's all fun and games.
Yeah.
It's
Until
just
the vet
constant.
bill comes in.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And
But the good news is Mo's still kicking along.
oh, she's more than kicking along. She's squealing at me now. And somebody bought her a salt lick for Christmas. And she stands at the fence going,
Yeah, she likes that.
she's loving that salt
Yeah.
lick. It is the funniest thing. So,
Yeah.
and yes, when I said that we're going to hunker down and not bother doing anything, we will of course make sure that should we need an ambulance for anybody in the room, we would have access for the ambulance, and we will, obviously be safe. I wasn't being flippant.
We'll put her on a sled.
I
That's
know.
an idea.
Actually, that would be really easy.
We'll just start a sled.
That fishing sled that we've got, we use for the hay. You know the big one.
Oh yeah, that would be perfect.
A
We're
fluffy?
gonna put you in a sled.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious.
No, seriously, are we fluffy on it?
Yeah, give her a fluffy. Throw her on the sled.
In
We'll
fact,
meet you at the bottom of it. We'll meet you at the road.
In fact, do you remember? Was it 2 winters ago? We all went sledding behind that horse.
Oh, yeah.
What was that horse called?
Austin.
Austin. Yeah,
Yeah.
we all went sledding behind the horse at speed, I might add.
We don't have anything to go sledding. Well, I guess Princess could pull us.
Yeah, she's
We can
slow,
get
slow,
Wallace.
slow.
Be a slow.
That slow roll.
Yeah.
We might sink in the snow first. Yeah, that was good.
That was on my birthday.
Was it?
Yeah.
It was really funny.
Did you have a birthday?
Yeah, my birthday's today.
No, it's not.
My birthday's coming up though.
Good answer.
By the way, somebody gave me a lovely hat and mittens.
Oh, really?
Did you get? I don't know which. It's written down, but I want to thank whoever did that because I wore it today.
Were they cream?
It's a nice. It's in the car. It's a nice knitted fur wool hat. It's lovely. Yeah. Stay away
That's
from
cool.
it. Stay away from it. It's mine.
You'll be getting mismatched gloves then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Snow, snow, snow. I tell you.
Oh, I'm
What a
full.
mess.
I'm full, so I'm not going to be able to eat dinner.
Yeah, that's because you ate all the sticky buns.
And she's
That's because you ate the sticky buns too.
Yeah, those will put you right to sleep.
Oh. Oh, that's an interesting thought. Can their decision on Monday be appealed? And I think this has been kicking around for so
I
blinking long.
don't know if that's a really good question. This needs to be appealed on an error. I don't know enough. I'm not a lawyer. I don't know. I hope not. It's not like I want them to go because I don't wish ill will on anybody, but I just want to get the whole
That
situation
good.
into a better scenario.
Yeah.
And I want this whole thing behind me, so I hope they can't, because I don't want this to be pushed along and pushed along and pushed along and pushed along, and next thing you know, we're out a lot more money, because we are out a lot of money in legal fees, and I don't want to.
It's actually, just to clarify, Nancy, it's actually not the court's doing, it's the other lawyer that's insisting that Carlene is there.
Oh, yes.
The court will take a proxy.
Yes, I signed a document saying I could take the proxy, but what the lawyer said today, he's not going to move forward unless you're there.
So it's actually
Yeah.
specific
So
to
no more of this
Yeah,
going
no.
to the ER shit, okay?
that. Yeah,
Sorry.
Oh.
that's Tuesday.
$1 for the swear
Tuesday
job.
will be fine.
Right.
Tuesday you could, yeah.
All right.
Tuesday we could take it.
As long as it's not
Right,
snowed.
right.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at little Wanda getting her grooming.
I found this brush. It's probably your brush, Carlene.
That's your hairbrush.
Is it? It
She's
was in
brushing
the
Wanda
cage.
with a hairbrush.
Yeah, that's about right.
Let me show you what she's doing because it's so cute. There's a little pile of hair.
There's a little pile of Wanda.
Can we see the little pile of?
Here's
Where
the
we
little pile of hair right
Aw.
here.
She's
Look
brushing
at Wanda's
Wanda.
looking up at you. Yeah, she likes it.
Well, that's also an interesting question. Which service dog are you taking with you to court?
Oh Jesus!
Do I take a service dog to court?
No, I don't think we should. I don't think we should. Not that I wouldn't want to take a service dog.
You
but
normally take
we don't-
Jimmy.
Yeah, we would, but we don't need. We want to. Yeah, we'll talk about that
Be
later.
in a wheelchair.
Yeah, we got you in a wheelchair. At that point, you wouldn't
Yeah,
need.
you're not allowed a dog because you speed when you've got a dog in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
You got previous and
Yeah.
that too.
And plus, your dogs are working on
Yeah.
Monday, except for Jiminy. But yeah, I think we should just
Okay.
because I don't want to promote. Yeah. Okay.
You don't want distractions.
No. Yeah.
No. Yes.
Are we done?
No. I'm still reading. I'm coming. There will be a special place for Gabby's fundraiser.
Yes, I'm going to put it on. I'll share it on the page.
Yeah, it might be under Ginny, but don't worry about that. That's a Janine thing.
I always called her.
I know! And we've got, at the moment, we've got Brandy, also known as Sunset. Sunshine. See? Oh,
Sunshine.
honestly.
Yeah, that's why I always call animals Sunshine and Princess.
Yes.
It makes it easy.
Yeah, vet, until you come to speak to the vet.
Right.
And they're
then
like,
it's
no, which princess was this? I'm like, I don't know.
the goat was Princess before, so she's the Princess the third.
Oh, God.
And
God.
Sunshine's Princess, I think the third too.
That's a good idea. We can put you on the Henny Penny board and slide you out.
These people are brilliant.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's because they're.
We're going to put you on the board and slide you out the door.
There you go.
Yeah. Mind you, that looks like it could go quite fast.
Yeah, really.
We may have to put
Oh,
brakes
boy.
on it.
We'll catch her down at the pond.
Oh,
On the
boy.
pond.
Ay, vey.
Oh, dearie, dearie
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
Right, okay. I think Carlene's about to fall asleep.
Carlene's
Yeah,
about
she's
to fall
tired.
This was just too much.
She's eaten too much.
And I'm getting text message from Susanna and Colorado and Ann Getchell about the Donkey Derby meeting tomorrow at 4. We're going to start working on the Donkey Derby for next year. We're going to be organized.
That's when the snow's starting.
Tomorrow?
Was it Saturday tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah, but tomorrow night, I think, right?
Yeah, but we're going to be making sure everybody's happy and healthy and safe. But you can go and do that.
I have those ropes ready to go for Susanna.
Yeah. Okay. So let's get a confirmation on the
Okay. Have fun in the snow, yes.
Okay. So what was
We
it?
will.
Okay. So tomorrow. Okay.
There
Saturday.
you are, I got to the end.
All right. Okay. So we're good.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
All right. Have a great
happy
weekend.
end of the week.
All right. We'll
Yes.
just finish off this.
The sticky
now.
buns, yeah.
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 No privacy for that.
Yeah, exactly. Enjoy your weekend. Bye.